Karen, and welcome back to my channel, the Davao and Your Wife in America. So guys, kumusta mo din ha sa inyong mga balay-balay, labi na sa atong mga kababayan nga nasa Amerika o mga nasa Pilipinas. You will all know guys na ako dito sa Pilipinas karon, and we are here guys for a while now, mag 3 months na midinhi. But then guys, I'm gonna share with you today a very important information. Guys, nakalimot pa dahil ko sa akong mga international subscribers. I hope you guys are okay and well. And to our fellow kababayan nga naa sa laing nasod, I hope you guys are okay. So guys, ang rason nga nung na ako din ni karon. And I just did a previous vlog about our experience when we travel from Cebu to Davao. So I said I will just continue this vlog since I'm already here sitting in the bedroom. I will just go ahead and share with you guys. If not so important for everybody, but I guess it is better to share my experience. So guys, bad news. Bad news. So mga pips, I got an email from Eva Airways like a month ago, guys. A month ago, I think so. Yeah, almost a month ago. And before that, when we fly from Seattle to California, I book Alaska Airlines, guys. And of course, from California to Washington State, I book Alaska Airlines. And then California to Taiwan to Cebu, and then Cebu to Taiwan to California, I book Eva Airways. And Cebu to Davao, Davao to Cebu is Cebu Pacific Air. And everything went smoothly, guys. I don't have any issue. It's just that I just want to share with you guys. I have nothing against with Eva Air or any airlines, guys. Especially for those who are watching this and are planning to buy Eva Airways or take the Eva Airways all the way to the Philippines. Or I am really not upset with the Eva Airways, but I was just noticing something, guys. So it's better to just to share my experience, especially to our Filipinos who are planning to travel back home here in the Philippines. So I like I mentioned a while ago, I booked Alaska Airlines all the way to California, and then Eva Airways all the way to the Philippines. And it's because, guys, when I compare the prices, the cost of the ticket round trip, mas cheaper ang ticket if you're gonna fly via Eva Air from California to Taiwan to Cebu, vice versa, rather than getting a ticket which is more expensive if Seattle to Taiwan to Cebu, guys, Seattle, Washington, or round trip, vice versa. And so the reason why, guys, I took a flight from California to Cebu, because we are planning to stay with my cousin in Los Angeles, guys, California, and we're planning to stay there for 10 days. However, for some reasons they will not be able to pick us up. It's because of work, guys. And so I have no other choice but just to continue with my itinerary, that we will just go then still from California to Taiwan, and then Taiwan to Cebu and round trips. Just a month ago, when Eva Airways sent me an email that they canceled our flight back home. Our flight was supposedly August 22 going back to California, guys, which is the original ticket that I got. They canceled our flight, and then the next 2 days, guys, Cebu Pacific Air canceled our flight as well. And I was so devastated because this is the first time, guys, that I experienced that our flight got canceled. And it is not just one flight, but both flights, guys, all flights that we're gonna take from Davao to California. And I immediately called the airline, since Eva Airways, since they said we can rebook our ticket. I called them the next day, guys, and I asked them if they could rebook our flight. He said it's okay since it's not my fault. Of course, we all know that if the airlines canceled our flight, there's no fee to rebook or reschedule our flight. So I rescheduled my flight to August 15. No, August 12, guys. August 12. I rescheduled our flight August 12. And then I also put, remember I told you guys that the Cebu Pacific Air from Davao to Cebu also got cancelled. So Cebu Pacific Air gave me 3 options, either to put the travel fund in the travel fund, the cost of the ticket, or are they gonna refund me or rebook the flight, or change date of the schedule of the flight. So I then choose, guys, I didn't choose to put the cost of the ticket into the travel fund. So, mga pips, I rebooked my ticket to August 12 from August 22, then to August 12, Davao to Cebu, and then so as well as with the Eva Airways. And they send me a new itinerary, guys, that our flight is confirmed August 12 again. And then after a week, guys, bad news, another bad news. Eva Air sent me email that they canceled again our August 12 ticket from Cebu to California. OMG. And that second cancellation of flight, guys, already make me worried. It's because Angela's school gonna start on September 1st. So I have to come back home before September 1. And also, guys, it's her we need to buy, of course, you can buy it online, but I need to prepare a lot of stuffs, guys, like books, mga materials na needed for her school, and I need to come home at least a week before or 2 weeks before that. But then, bad news, like I said, Eva Airways canceled our August 12 flight. And, but the Cebu Pacific still, guys, I booked, I rebooked that time, a month ago, like August 8. So there was no rescheduling of flight in Cebu Pacific, but there is an Eva Air. So, I did not pay again, guys. I told them I was disappointed that they canceled my August 12 flight, and that I could still reschedule another flight and there's nothing to pay. And is there any way that I could reroute, guys, our flight? Instead of going to California, we will just get the ticket from Taiwan, then all the way to Washington State, Seattle. And they said they're gonna ask their manager if it's allowed or if there's any payment if I'm gonna change the route, which is then later on, guys, they said to me that I need to pay another $415 if I'm gonna change or reroute my flight. Instead of going to California, we'll just go straight to Washington State, Seattle. So I told my husband, and he said, okay, you better just pay instead of getting stuck with my original, date of flight. So James called the Eva Airways in California, and he paid $415 to reroute our flight for August 15. Then our flight is confirmed. It's then August 15, Cebu, Taiwan to Washington State. Okay, I'm happy because I will be able to stay with my family and relatives in Cebu for another week, since our flight is August 8 from Davao to Cebu. But then another bad news, guys, that I got yesterday. I got another email from Eva Air, guys. So if you are from Washington State and if you're planning to travel by Eva Air, if not, guys, if you will not experience what I experienced, very lucky. You are so lucky, but I'm not that lucky, guys, that Ever Airways keep changing our flights. So yesterday, I got a bad news, and they said our August 15th flight is canceled again. And OMG. My suspicion, guys, is that because probably the Taiwan government closed their country, it's because of the Delta variant, guys, the Delta variant of COVID. And when I called them, indeed, it is the reason why they're canceling flights going to Taiwan, because Taiwan cases on Delta variant COVID is increasing. So they canceled our August 15th flight, and then they said I need to choose another date. I asked them if I need to pay, and they said there's nothing to pay, just give us another date that I choose. So the lady told me, guys, to choose a date, and I asked her which date is the best, and then she said she don't know because only the Taiwan government is doing these changes, guys. That's why they were also changing the flights. I asked her which is the earliest date that is possible that I will not be experiencing again the rescheduling of flight, and then she said that she don't know as well, because she only told me that until August 9 is the ban. They ban all connecting flights to Taiwan until August 9. So she said that just choose any date. I said, which one is better? And then she said, there's opening on August 16. So then, guys, I choose then August 16. And our flight is again confirmed yesterday that from Cebu to Washington State, our schedule is on August 16. So guys, it is so disappointing. For those who are planning to go home during this pandemic via Ever Air, probably maybe you might as well prepare yourself that there will be cancellation of flights. And I really never thought, guys, before all the months before, that this will happen, especially during this pandemic. I know it's pandemic, but still it happened, guys. And I was just thinking that for those who are traveling and planning to travel and will be traveling soon via Ever Air, especially if you are connecting and have a layover in Taiwan airport, so better prepare yourself. It's because anytime Taiwan, you know, can cancel all the flights that is going in the airports. And sometimes I said to myself, I should have get then Philippine Airlines from California to Manila. But the problem is that if I'm gonna go to Manila, it's too crowded in Manila, and there's no other way, guys. There's no easy way right now, especially if you travel during the pandemic, because there's a lot of requirements, and expect the unexpected. So that's it, guys, my information about our flight going back home to Washington State. If you still choose Ever Airways, constantly check your flight status. Also, guys, one more thing, which is very important. I always check I always go to Ever Airways and check the flight status. But then when I called the lady who is in charge of the rebooking, guys, they said that the flight status in Ever Airways in the website is not updated. I said to them, I would like to get this date for our return flight to Washington State, and I told them that they're still opening on August 15th, something like that. And then they said, oh, sorry ma'am, the flight status in the website is not updated. So I was surprised. I said, it's not updated. Everybody is looking in the website to check the flight status, and then it's not updated. And then she said, ma'am, yes, it's not updated. So I was kind of surprised, like, what's the point of having a flight status on their website and it's not updated? And everybody look on the flight status. She said that it's not updated. That's it, my experience. And next time, guys, I hope you will also keep tracking your flight and better call the Eva Airways and not just depend on the flight status online. Guys, I hope this vlog will help you and give you information about your upcoming flight via Airways. So, God bless everyone. See you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and God bless. Bye.